Day I'm hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy,
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, 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 hustling.
Oh, welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today we got ourselves a banger daily market news and analysis. What is up? What is up, everyone? Let me know how everyone's feeling out of 10. Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting that share so other people can spam the like button and hit the share. And it looks like Solnick has started. 20 out of 10. It looks like Solnick has started the markup phase, ladies and gentlemen. 34 buy came in today. That's right. 34 buy came in today. So we're going to play a game because this is going to be the last live stream until probably Monday, but maybe Sunday if I'm feeling up for it, depending on how the drive is. It's like a 3-hour drive, so I might do it. Here's the deal. If the Browns beat the Bengals, I'm going to be in a good mood. And I'm going to miss you guys. So, I'm going to live stream on Sunday if they do. So, root for the Browns against the Bengals. And we'll do a live stream on Sunday. But today, we're going to play a little game called This or That. So, what I want you guys to do is give me a coin. Or whatever, it doesn't matter, but give me a decision, this or that, and I'll tell you which one I like more. And if I'm unsure, we're going to dive deep into it, and I'm going to tell you why. What's up, everyone? Since I've been mentioning it, congrats, Solnick, all the way. We're just getting started, baby. Just getting started. Everything, you see how, like, I'm not even acting crazy about it? Because everything that I've been saying is what we're going to be doing it. And when I'm telling you, we're going to be pushing in the next bull market, in the next bull market, that's what I mean. Eagle AI or Quant? Give me Quant. MVP versus MAGA. All right, so here's the final thoughts on that. If you just saw that video, MAGA versus MVP. Here's my final thoughts on that. I still believe, I said it yesterday and I still believe it today, that sort of narrative has got a little bit of mustard left, and there's a potential that it goes into overtime into January, right? That being said, I do think they will be running for the next few weeks, and if I had to pick one strictly off of ROI, it would be MVP. What am I supposed to do for 3 days? What'd you do last time? He versus Solnick. I got Solnick today. Let's go, bro. Talk about Radium. I like Radium. He versus Solnick. That's a tough one. I mean, I like He. I'm not gonna. That's about as close as it gets. Obviously, I'm gonna be biased towards Solnick, but I like He as well, and I believe in Alex. Like I said, I've had real conversations with Alex. Camera's off. Nobody's talking. It's just me and him having coffee together. And I think that we both have an understanding that we're doing this for legacy. That's what it's for. It's for, like, we're doing this to see what we can really accomplish. And we care about the legacy of it all. So I think he really cares about his audience, and I think that he knows that I care about my audience. And just people in general. Your opinion on Radium, please. I like Radium. I think it's a good product. I'm biased to Solnick for sure. Love the collaboration, though. That's right. Teamwork makes the dream work. And by the way, I feel the same thing about him. Like, I think he's coming from the same place of he's going to be pushing the next bull market, too. Where's Link going? $80. Hey, Ski. Anything you want to talk about Gara token? Let me know if you're on the TikTok live stream. Did you see the MVP versus MAGA video before you got it here? Before you came in? We're playing a game, this or that. Sonic to the moon. Sonic to Jupiter. It says, oh, everyone's on YouTube. That's fantastic. I would rather you watch on YouTube anyways. Because if I'm keeping it a buck, that's the one I'm going to get paid the most from if you watch. So either is fine. It's all great. It's all gravy. But if I'm just being honest, that you keep an eye on NPCS. All right, let's look at NPCS. We're playing a game, though. We'll look at whatever you guys want to look at. But the game is this or that. So give me 2 coins, and I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick, and it's going to be all based off of data, facts, logic, reasons. But we'll look at, let's start off with NP, what is it? NP, heading to YouTube, heading to NPCS. Yeah, let me know if you make it to YouTube. I'll give you a shout out. Where was the video posted? I posted it on Twitter and TikTok. I haven't posted on YouTube yet. I was running a little bit behind because I had to pick up a couple of camping supplies. And I'm going to make a couple. Nah, listen, bro. I'm going to keep it a buck with you on NPCS. Nothing personal. I would take profit. This is already in parabolic. Sui versus Soul. The age-old debate. Okay. I'm not picking a team on either one of those. Okay? Let me start off with that preface. Because people want to put me into this team or that team. All right? But if we're strictly going based off of the value right now, this doesn't mean the value for the bull market. This doesn't mean the value forever. But the value right now, I would say that Solana has more value for the current leg that they're working on. So I would pick Solana because this is what I think that it's doing, right? So this is what we've drawn out, and I think it's working. Sui, that is working on distribution. Just because something is in distribution does not mean that it is bad. It just means that's the phase of the game it's in. After it goes into distribution, I think it's going to reaccumulate and make another leg higher. But Solana has already worked on this distribution phase, came back, and is now working on it's starting to do the next part of it. So if we're just talking strictly value of ROI in the next like 6 months, I think it's going to be Solana. Render versus Whip says on YouTube from TikTok. Let's go, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
All right, this is a good one. XRP or Arrow? Would I like XRP or Arrow? I think Arrow is it's a good bit more inflationary. And I think that the maximum parabolic based off of market cap, we talked about it yesterday, is about $4.50. So I would rather have XRP. Would you be trading large caps or smaller caps now? If you're just trading, that's a good this or that too. If you're just trading, like if we're talking leverage trading, I would say large caps, right? If you're talking buying, accumulating, and waiting for returns, your higher returns are going to be on the smaller caps. But I think it's kind of dangerous to trade the smaller coins on leverage, right? But that's, check out LCX. I think LCX is solid $1 to $2 for LCX. That's my target. Flux or Dent. That's a good one too. Probably Flux though. Ondo has huge token dump. Yeah. Hehe or Soba. Hehe. Flux or Dent. Yeah. Flux. Shiba or Doge. Doge. Close though. That one's pretty close. That one's almost a tie. Dynex or Saucer? Saucer has more data. Saucer has more data for charts, so I can have a better read on what it's going to do. But I would say potential, that's a close one. So I'm going to say what I think for sure is going to happen. Data, charts, it would be Saucer Swap. Potential, I like them both, by the way. It would be Dynex. Let's go, Sonic. Yeah, Sonic is running. Popcat or Whiff. Cass or Sonic. Big caps. Sonic for sure. Turbo or Pepe. Pepe, Nira Rose, Rose. I like those. MPC, take profit on that one. MPCS. ADA or Crow. Okay. Irish Dano, thank you for the message, you savage. Appreciate you, bro.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see here. Duke or Bitcoin? Bitcoin, for sure. ICP or Ondo? ICP. ADA or Crow? Okay, I'm going to say ADA has more guaranteed gains, and I think Crow has more potential gains. I think ADA is here more guaranteed for the long term. So that one's going to be depending on your horizon. But if we're just going strictly off of ROI potential, Crow. But I like both of those. What date does it all start going up? The date is when Bitcoin gets above 80 plus K. Bitcoin or Sonic? Okay, both of them are long-term holds. Obviously, we have to pay homage to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still my largest holding. However, Sonic is going to have exponentially more ROI potential. Cliff is stirring again. Link or AVAX? Link. Close, though. Let's see here. November 31st, all-time high. How high do you see Sonic going within 3 days? Within 3 days, bro. I've never done it like that. Never. Here's the bet. Listen, I am a macro guy. I'm in this for the long term. And if I'm in this for the long term, that's how I'm going to view it. That is the lens on which I operate. The lens in which I operate is for decades. Okay? The lens in which I operate is abundance, prosperity. The lens in which I operate is bringing as much value to each and every one of you as I possibly can over the longest stretch of time. Okay? The bet for Sonic is it will be a minimum of $75 million market cap by the end of the bull market, or I will shave my beard and get a full body wax. I made that bet at $1 million market cap. Bitcoin's running. Dr. Pepper or Mr. Pibb? Dr. Pepper. So with my Sonic, do I need to sell it for profits or hold some because the next bull market will go? I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you that we are just starting. And I can tell you that the minimum bet for Sonic is 75 million market cap by the end of the bull market. My medium case is 1 billion. My bull case is $5.89. Coke versus Pepsi. Ooh, Coke. Coke. Give me Coke for sure. Pepsi is like what I'll take is like if they ain't got Coke. I really don't drink. Listen, I'm about to say this. I'm gonna show you where I'm from. I don't drink pop no more. But when I was a kid, Coke was my favorite. That's what I drank. He says, so happy when Sonic hit 4 million market cap. Then some lettuce hand. Let him go, bro. I'm pushing this for the long term. Again, like multiple runs we've already been through. Multiple runs. I started right here. This is when I started. We went on this run. Some people got out. Let them go. We came back. Reaccumulated. Came up higher. Came back. Reaccumulated. Now we're going on the next leg higher. Look at this weekly chart. Let me know. Sub 10 million market cap of a coin that looks like this on the weekly chart. I'll buy it right now. Which one of... I'm a whale. 5 million makes you a whale, brother. You think Sonic can 50x from here? Yes. I don't know what the math is on that. I think that's a 20x. Bitcoin's pumping. We love to see it. charts are phenomenal. That's right. Can you explain how a CTO works and how you took over Sonic? CTO is just, it's a community takeover. Okay? Honestly, okay, if you want to know the real story, the whole story of how Sonic came to be, it's because I care about people and I care about doing right by people. I'm not going to make thousands of, I literally made I've made over 1,600 videos about cryptocurrency trying to help as many people as humanly, morally, ethically possible. Okay? I've never asked for anything in return. Okay? And I built up a lot of good faith and a lot of goodwill. Okay? And I just kind of mentioned that, hey, I'm like one of the biggest holders of Sonic now. And it did really well. It did better than I expected it to do, to the point of like, okay, I need to evaluate this because I need to make sure that I'm doing right by all of you guys. Because I'm not going to spend thousands of hours, spend thousands of aura points of legacy, make thousands of videos for what? So that's when I made the decision. Okay, I'm going to take this as long, as hard, as far as I humanly, morally, possibly, ethically can do. So that's what a CTO is. Says, hey, I didn't realize I was a whale. Let's go. $185 million market cap. Okay, so to answer your question, 50x is doable. Liquidity goes up as the price goes up. That's right, because liquidity is half Solana, half Solnic. So if the price of Solnic is rising, that means that the liquidity is rising. Because half of the liquidity is Solnic. It's locked forever. Small liquidity? What are you talking about, brother? 304,000 is not small. This is more liquidity proportionately than Naka, which is one of my favorite coins. This is a lot. This is 10%. This is roughly, slightly less than 10% liquidity. That's a huge proportion. If this were to 10x, guess what the liquidity is going to be? The liquidity is going to be 3.04 million. Okay? When this were to 100x, guess what? So does the liquidity. Not really? Well, that's what it's done. My brother in Christ. Let's look up Naka, shall we? I like Naka, by the way. Bro's just speaking nonsense. We have more liquidity than Naka, which is one of my favorite gaming tokens. $34 million market cap. They have 10x the market cap. We have more liquidity than Naka. More. Like, what are you saying, bro? How much liquidity at 75 million? All right, let's see. 3.87 equals 304. 75 equals X. Let's see. Let's get our handy dandy calculator here. 75 times 304 equals divided by 3.87. 5.89 million. 5.889 million. Irish Dano, thanks for the Aura postcard, bro. Thanks, bro. All right. All right, we're doing this or that. So what do we got? This or that? Is Engine still a good coin? I don't know. Only need 300K. I don't know. That's a Cliff question. ICP or Link? Ooh. Link. Casper or Teo? Caspa. Is Quant still good? Yes. Amp or XYO? XYO. Can you explain? Yeah, I think Cliff already burned the 10,000. Can you explain market cap and liquidity and why Solnic has more liquidity than the coin you mentioned, even though they have a higher market cap? Because most of the liquidity, or at least if you do it ideally, by the way, I don't love, this is okay. I would have to look at the inflation on this. Most of the liquidity, or at least all of the liquidity for Solnic, was done at launch, right? Where Naka's been around, so they didn't really have the foresight to think about that. So it just depends on like what the team puts up for liquidity, or you can put up liquidity outside of being a part of the team, and you could just make money off of providing liquidity. That is a thing. It's called liquidity pools, right? But what you wouldn't want is, like, say Xcoin. What would be bad is if Xcoin, let's say we have Xcoin here, like whatever coin it is. Let's say the market cap was 10 million. But the liquidity is like, you know, it's $100. That's not going to work, right? But as long as there's like, and it depends on the network too, like Ethereum, you arguably need more liquidity because the blockchain isn't as efficient as Solana. But you really want like at least 1% of the market cap, I would say, or 0.5%. That to me is like, okay. But if you're below that, so meaning like 0.5% would be like what? 50K? So for 10 million, I would say that the minimum amount of liquidity that I would like to see is about 50K. Something like that. So there you go. Because if you have this large market, and you've seen this too, right? You've seen coins like that, where it's like they go crazy high, but there's zero liquidity. Well, that means you can't buy or sell. That's not good. How do we know this isn't another rug pull? Well, I'm just asking you to ask me this or that. I'm not telling you to do anything. But I will say that I've been the face of this with a Docs wallet for 8+ months now. And I would say go look at the weekly chart and tell me if that's what a rug pull looks like. Go look at the weekly chart on Solnic and let it speak for itself. Because I'm telling you right now, weekly, we're not talking about 5 minutes. We're not talking about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 1 day. Weekly chart. Let me know right now. I'm dead serious. Tell me a chart that looks like this on the weekly. Sub 10 million market cap. I will buy it right now live. Period. Bro's just hating because his shitcoin ain't doing nothing. He says 3x. Bro, my brother in Christ, when I took over publicly, we were at 50K. That's not a 3x. We're up 54% today. What are you talking about? Just say you picked a loser and move on. I thought you said all the charts look the same. On the fundamentals, they all do, right? And this is. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm comparing our chart to a fundamental blue chip. That you're right. Yes. But most meme coins sub $10 million market cap don't look like that because they're not fundamentally the same. We've 3x this month. Like, what are you talking about, bro? My brother in is NXRA dead? I don't think so. Loop ring or graph? Probably loop ring. They hate you because they ain't you. It's okay. Listen, here's the deal, and this goes for everybody in life. This goes for everybody in life. If you don't have any haters, you're not doing enough. All right, here's a Chinese parable. Okay, there's a man and a son, and they have a donkey, and they're walking, right? And they're walking, and they pass a stranger, and the stranger says to them, "These foolish, that father is foolish. He's not even letting his son ride on the donkey." And so the son gets on the donkey and they ride into town a little bit more. And then they pass somebody else. And the guy says, "Kids these days, they have no respect for their elders." Right? And so they both get on top of the donkey and they ride into town a little bit more. And someone says, "That poor donkey. Can you believe all the weight on its back? What's wrong with these people?" And so the boy and the father, they put the donkey on their back, and they're now carrying the donkey into town. And the moral of the story is, if you try to please everyone, you'll end up carrying an ass. Okay? That's the moral of the story. All right? If you're not pissing people off, if you don't have any haters, you need to try harder. Are we at all-time high? We're not. 6 million is all-time high. That's the weekly. I mean, this is a way healthier candle on the weekly than back then, honestly. He says you're hired. I make good tacos. Wait, what's... he has solar panels. We're way past, yeah, honestly. 8 months, like, bro, that's not how that... I got over Mil Solnick. Let's go. 75 million market cap. We both shave our beards. My man, Bigfoot. And if he has a name of Bigfoot, you know that's a luscious beard. I bet he sells beard oil right now. All right. Megan, Irish Dano, Cali XT, KJ, thanks for the gifts, you savages.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see if I missed anybody on the other TikTok. Nope. All right. All right, give me this or that, guys. Arrow or LCX? Definitely LCX. Arrow has a lot of inflation. Link or ICP? ROI? Probably ICP. Stores normally don't have their size. I got 1.1 million Solnick. Let's go. No beard to shave. Hey, fam. Danos or Tonys? I don't know. Can you see Solnick falling? Nothing goes up in a straight line forever, my man. Nor have I promised you that. But what I am promising you is that I'm going to continue to push, continue to build, not for one day, not for 1 week, not for 1 hour, not for 1 month, not for 1 year, for decades. For decades. 2 million on deck. Let's go, me, myself. Matic or 8. Yeah, that's right. Web has it right. It's Sonic Fam versus the Degens, right? So there's new Degens coming in, and they don't understand that we've been grinding on this for 8+ months. They think we just showed up today, right now. ETH or VET? VET. Prime or PYR? Prime. Ski 2024. Thoughts on crypto mine stocks? Okay, I view crypto, that's a good question. I view crypto mining stocks the same that I view gold mining stocks. In that, I would personally just rather have the gold. Okay? I would rather not support another company to get the gold. I would rather just get the gold, right? Especially because I'm biased because I have a Bitcoin mining operation, right? So I'm definitely not going to support them. So that is a biased answer. That's my biased answer. I'm certainly biased and I'm not going to support them. So there you go. That's my answer. Sonic 2025 Casino. That's right. My Sonic wallet got fatter. Ave or AU? Ave? Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting the share so other people can spam the like button. And don't just lurk. Drop a follow. Okay? Drop a follow. Don't just lurk. Top market cap for Caspa. That's a good question. I don't think there is a chart with the market cap. Hold on one second. So the top market cap I have is about, what did I say? 50 cents. Did I say $5 yesterday? I didn't mean to. If I did. So that's a 3x from current. I did say $5 because multiple legs, but this next leg is about 50 cents. So $5. Would you like some fib? What happened to the dice roll slot machine jackpot buying minimum of 10K? I'm not sure what happened to that. I think that there's something wrong with it. Where are you getting your casino license? Cannot disclose that right now. Flux or he? The bot is broken. Got some NFTs. Let's go. Flux or he? So straight up ROI potential, it's gonna be he. Yeah. Straight, if we're just looking at supply demand, it's gonna be he. If you're talking about like RWAs, like doing stuff on the blockchain, I would say or higher market cap total, it would be Flux. Sonic or the Browns? Listen, Sonic never broke my heart. Sonic has never broken my heart, but I promise you the Browns every single week. Listen, I get in a bad mood. It's a problem. Like, I'm done. Yankees or Guardians? Guardians, baby. Says bye. Algorand or Loop Ring? Probably Algo or XLM. MPCS, any thoughts? Take profits. Not financial advice, but it is parabolic. What's Sonic market cap currently? Last I checked, it's like 4 million. Yeah, 4 million. And I'm saying minimum 75 million or I'll shave my beard, but I think that we can get to $1 billion. That's my medium case. Current market cap on Hee is 5 million. Nice. I'll be here for the shave. Okay, listen. Hey, if you don't know me, Kyle, I bet my beard at least 7 times throughout the markets. I have a separate bet with Bitcoin. I made a Bitcoin bet. By the way, I made the Sonic bet at 1 million market cap. I made that bet at 1 million market cap. But right now we have a separate bet for Bitcoin that it must get to 80K by Christmas or I will shave my beard and get a full body wax. I made that bet at 55K. But that's not the first time I've made this bet. No, my friends. December 2022, when everybody and their brother said that Bitcoin's going lower, it's going to 10K because my wife's boyfriend has a Coinbase and he told me that I should be scared and now's the worst time that you could possibly buy. December of 22, I said if Bitcoin went lower than 15,000, I would shave my head. Silicon Valley Bank went to zero. I said if we went lower than 20K on the day that Silicon Valley Bank went to zero, I said I would shave my head and my beard. The war in Israel, we're going to 10K. World War III, it's bad for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's over. We're going to 10K, bro. I said I would shave my head if we went lower, my face, and my cat. The cat was a joke. And I also said that we would go to 40K by the end of the year, or I would shave my head, my face, and my cat. The cat was a joke. I don't know if you know this or not, but my hair is very long. Super long. Super long. Okay? So is my beard. And at 55K, 54K, somewhere in there, I don't remember exactly what it was, mid-50s, I said that Bitcoin by Christmas would go to 80K or I would shave my beard and get a full body wax. So there you go. Did you say Sonic to $1 billion? I did. Forgot you live in Cleveland. I don't live in Cleveland, but I did live in Cleveland. And when I picked all of my teams as an 11-year-old boy, as one does, because if you don't know how sports work as a boy, what you do is you pick your teams and then they break your heart for all of eternity. When I was an 11-year-old boy, I lived in Cleveland. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just pick Ohio. Buckeyes, Browns, Cavs, Guardians. It was the Indians at the time. The gang's all here. What do we need? So yeah, there you go. That's my story on sports. Hee or Sonic or both. Yeah, I think both. I mean, yeah. Listen, and I've said this. I've had real conversations. Cameras are off. And if you ask Alex, I think he'll tell you the same. So cameras are off. Just me and him. No one's watching. And me and him both care about the same things. We both care about our legacy. We both care about our community. And we both care about taking this as long and as high as we can. All right? So, I'm going to tell you my impressions. He was a genuine guy. And he really cared. What he's saying, he really means. And I think he would say the same. I know. If it drops wax oiled up, deal. Drops below what? Win wife-changing gains. Thoughts on XRP? $5 to $14. Thoughts on Ardrum? I just made a video about Ardrum yesterday. But $4.50 is my max parabolic target for that. Doge, 5x, 10x. 5 to 10x for Doge. Me, myself, and I says he sure did. He made that bet at 1 million. Yeah, no, I'm not front running it. I made it in the dark days. Because here's the secret. I've been in this game long enough to know if I'm going to bet something, those are my best odds. Okay? Yo, Ski, what's up, fam? Polygon target. Yeah, Sonic ripping. Yeah, I know. We're up like 50% today. You love to see it. Literally 50%. $9 for Polygon. I don't know, brother. I don't wallet watch. I don't wallet watch. You know why I don't wallet watch? You know why I don't wallet watch? Because I know I'm going to be doing what I'm doing right now, putting in the work, being consistent, showing up. When it's bloody, I will be here. I just made a video. You're not going to shake me from maximum fear because I know what maximum fear looks like. You're not going to shake me from maximum pain because I know what maximum pain looks like. When we're in the dark days, when we're in the bloody times, I will be here showing up from now for decades from now. And when it's the time comes to high five, I'm going to high five with you. Says, how do you buy Coinbase? How do you buy Sonic on Coinbase wallet? You need to send in Solana to your Coinbase wallet and swap it for Sonic. SOLNIC. Make sure it's XTZ9. And you have to up the slippage to about 5% on Coinbase wallet for some reason. I don't know. We'll see what it wants to do. Technically, we'll see. Did we break out? It looks like it. Crow with knife. Yeah, no. All right, let me give you my honest opinion. Have not looked at the chart. You baited me. Crow with knife. All right, first of all, this right here is a no from me. 769 trillion supply. That is 769,000 x the supply. Price equals supply plus demand. The supply is 769,000 x the amount of supply. The market cap 35 million. No, I don't like coins. This is personal. That have this stupid amount of supply. Excuse me. This stupid amount of supply. That is crazy. Let's look at this. Okay. Now, we've talked about this, though. See how I had these gaps in here? Everyone asked me if the bottom was in. I was like, I don't know. There's a pretty big gap right here. I think it's filled it out now at this point. But look, I'm going to put the ROI on here, and it's not going to tell me. Oh, it does. Okay. So, price discovery, you're looking at a 4x from current price. So, there you go. What are you expecting Sonic to get to? By the end of the bull market, it will minimum get to $75 million market cap, or I will shave my beard. XCC has 45% supply. Bro, XCC does not have 769 trillion. No. Price equals supply plus demand. That's it. Is it too late to buy Solnick? No. It would have been better to get it at a 3x ago, but it's not too late. What possible move can Bitcoin can be in Bitcoin? The next macro move for Bitcoin is 85K. That's the move that we have charted out literally 7 months ago. I've said that 85K is the next macro move. Okay? When that happens, I think is when the real bull market starts. Okay? I don't think that we have even started the bull market yet. But if you're asking me what Bitcoin's going to get over the course of the bull run, my price target is 138,000 is my medium case scenario, and my bull case scenario is $207,000. NPCS price target. Listen, I already looked at NPCS. We already looked at that earlier. That's in price discovery. Okay? That doesn't mean it's bad, right? It doesn't mean it's bad, but it means it's in price discovery. Okay? So it got rejected off the 1618. Now, you could get to the 2618. You could get to the 3618. That's possible. But you're looking at about a 1x. But this is already parabolic for sure. Past the 1618. What's the supply on this? See, I like the supply though. 1 billion is my favorite. What do you think about Doge right now? 5 to 10x for Doge. Can Bitcoin pull back to 62 to 64? Yeah, for sure. That's definitely in the cards. That's not financial advice. As they used to say in the army, do what your rank can handle. But that's what I see on the chart. He shaved his whole body. The volume for Solnick the past 24 hours is crazy. I'm assuming you're waiting for a retest pullback on what? What am I waiting for? What do you think of Caspa and Shiv? I think Shiv's fine. I actually like Shiv's chart. I don't like supply. I don't like a ton of supply. But their chart, if we just look at market cap, and if you want to measure it off of market cap, I think this looks beautiful, actually. And I think it's going to do about a 10x. Caspa chart doesn't look as great. I think it's more of a long term. What time frame do you recommend? I recommend you find your edge, whatever that is. Some people, it's the 5 minutes. Some people, it's 15. Some people, it's 22. Some people, it's 30, 1 hour, 1 day, 3 day, 5 day, 1 week. I recommend you put your nose in the charts and figure out where you start seeing stuff consistently. And then just stay there. Do not get shiny object syndrome. For me personally, I like to hang out at the daily. The 3 hour, the 5 hour, the 3 day, the 5 day, and the weekly. But the daily is kind of like my base. Okay, I'm more of a macro analyst. What are your thoughts on CDC having 350? I don't like, listen, 350 trillion, that's too much for me. For me personally, I don't like that. I don't think there's any reason to have more than 100, 200 billion, 300 billion. What are you trying to prove? Thoughts on margin, leverage? Leverage, liquor, and ladies. 3 wonderful things. You can have a lot of fun, or you can get wrecked by all 3 of them. Okay? So my thoughts are be responsible. That's my thoughts. I don't personally go above 20x. Unless we vote for it as a meme, then I will. But on my actual stuff, like 5, 10x, that's kind of where I hang out. But like if you're doing like 50x, 100x, like you're just gambling at that point. And I'm not against gambling, but don't be like, "Oh, I'm trading." No, you're not. You know what I mean? If Shiba looks like it might 5 to 10x, I just put all in Solnig. We go on 20x plus. Easy. What can Bitcoin do now? Macro, my targets for Bitcoin, the next macro move is 85 plus K. Okay? And to me, when Bitcoin gets into the 80K range, that's when the real bull market will start. Okay? And then for the course of the bull market, now, let me preface with this too. I spend a lot of time analyzing Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the sun of the market. I'm buying Bitcoin every single week still right now, but my perception of that is 20 years, okay? If you're buying for the next 12 months, I would say Bitcoin is not the play. Okay? I think that Bitcoin is going to get to 138,000. That's my medium case scenario. That's about a 1x from here. And my bull case scenario is 207,000. That's a 2.5x. Okay? But with that is going to come a lot more outside money. So that's important for the market. And we need to analyze it because Bitcoin is the sun of the market. It's going to tell us what everything's going to do. Okay? But if you're buying Bitcoin for the next 12 months, I don't think that the ROI is there. If you're buying it for the next 20 years, I think it is. Because I think that where we're at right now, 60K, 67K, but 60K, I think is the 2026 bear market. Does that make sense? Besides Solnig, are there meme coins you highly recommend as far as potential profit? The only other, I think what you're asking me is like real deal 50x potential meme coins, right? The only one that I would say is He that I like really trust in the team. And also, like long-term projections. Like I like some of the political coins as well, but that's like you got a few weeks in that. You know what I mean? Like I think that they're going to rip for the next few weeks, but as far as like sub 10 million market cap, I would say He. We just had a 17K buy. Let's go. What do you think about Doge right now? I think it'll 5 to 10x from here. KJ and KV, thanks for the lightning and the ice cream cone, bro.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Next Having Ski will have over 100K subscribers and at least 1K every live. Probably before the bull market, honestly. Probably before next year. If you didn't know, like, I'm maintaining the same pace right now that I was doing before I was going to school full time. So when I'm done with that, the pace is going to be breakneck and the quality is going to be breakneck. So, I mean, it is a lot. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, like this school is easy. It's a lot of extra work for sure. I'm not going to like sit here and pretend like it's not. It's cool. I like it, but I will have a lot more time to crank out a lot more content when that's over with. But I'm still cranking out a lot of content now. So Crow will hit $2. I think so, $1 to $2. What about Soba? Soba's fine. I haven't looked at their chart in a while. $2 million. Not a bad looking chart. This looks like accumulation. Quan or VET? This cycle, ROI potential, I'm going to preface like that. This cycle, ROI potential, we're going to say VET. But both of those, I think, are long-term holds. KV, thanks for the W, bro. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Near prediction about a 5 to 10x. Did we miss it? I have short open from 61. If bull run ends in April, like you say is possible, what do you think Solnick gonna hit before then? 75 million. Did you create Solnick? I did not create Solnick. Solnick is a community takeover led by me. I am doxxed. 6 low is my wallet. If you look on the holders, 6 low, that's me. KV, thanks for the ice cream, bro. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
XRP $5 to $14. Solana. My price prediction for Solana is $500. Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting the share. And don't just lurk. Drop a follow. Subscribe. Gang, get in on the wealth. Pigeon. I don't know about that. TRX or Doge? Okay. So I think that Doge will do about a 10x. Medium case 10x. I don't know about TRX. And then I'll look at calls on Crow. I like Crow. If that's true, like personally, I don't like a ton of supply like that. But I do think that Crow is going to do well, and anything that is on the blockchain is going to feel the heat of that. Okay. Yeah, this is already like nearing price discovery. So I would actually say, yeah, this is like a 3 to 5x play, where Dogecoin is like a 5 to 10x play. Flux prediction $13 to $17. And see, like, bro, see how like new information, new ideas. That's how I am for everything. None of my predictions, none of my analysis, zero, is based off of hope, hype, none of that. It's all based off of data, logic, reason. Okay? I'm not 100%. I don't bat 1,000. I'm wrong sometimes too. I'm human. I put on pants one leg at a time, just like everybody else. However, I will be consistent with how I analyze everything. It's going to be data, logic, reason. You think $50 XRP is possible? Possible, yes. Likely, no. I think you could do it by next bull run. NXRA. NXRA is working on accumulation to me. So this is the end of the markdown. Not a bad value. Retracement is 16 cents. Parabolic is 74 cents. VET price prediction 40 to 69 cents. LCX $1 to $2. USD versus gold. For sure gold. I do not believe in US dollar. I don't believe in US dollar at all. Really, I really don't. And I'm over here fidgeting with silver right now. I'm over here fidgeting with silver right now. Best site for Sonic chart, dextools.io. Quant please, 700 to 1300. ETH over 10K, possible. My price prediction for ETH is 7,000 to 15,000. Bitcoin ETF retirement account or Bitcoin? For me personally, I will not be participating at any point in the give my Bitcoin to the giant corporations thing. That's not me. If you believe in personal finance and if you have a 401k and they're going to match you and all that stuff, then sure. Sure. But for me personally, personal finance is just that. It is personal. And I would rather control the asset myself. So there you go. I'm not. Yeah, I don't love it. I get it. You know, I think that there is some benefit for some people. But yeah, there you go. Hold or sell. IRA with a match is good. Yeah. That's what I'd say. If you're getting free money, like take free money, max that out. But for me, like if you're asking me what I'm doing, I'm self-employed. I'm not participating in that. Hold for next. For me, if I do it perfectly, it would be 20%. I would hold 20% forever. If I chart it perfectly and I nail it on the head, I'm going to DCA up to 80% and hold 20% forever on Bitcoin, right? Don't do it because it's like giving them all the benefits and the power of owning Bitcoin. That's right. I agree. I agree with you. It's not something that I'm going to be partaking in. The only thing that it makes sense to me to even consider is if you have a company that offers it with a 401k match up to like a certain percentage. If you're getting free money, like, okay, sure. But I'm not going to be partaking because I don't have any benefit of doing it. And I definitely don't. ETFs are honestly anti-Bitcoin. I agree. Andy on ETH been moving like Ethereum months. That's because Ethereum's the blockchain, right? Thoughts on VeChain? I like VeChain. 40 cents. I think VeChain's going to perform very well. Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting the share. Drop a follow. Don't just lurk. Drop a follow. Make sure I didn't miss nobody on the Sonic account. We got like 5 chats up right now, so if I miss you or your question, I'm doing the best I can. I'm thinking Sonic on BitUnex soon. I have ties to their people, so I could start talking that. I could start working that. But yeah, centralized exchanges coming very soon. We're already on a couple. Just got here. Sonic flying. Looked at my Phantom. Damn, what happened? What we've been charting out for months is started. It has started. Show me a weekly chart. Weekly. Sub 10 million market cap that looks like this. I'll buy it right now. Right now. 88 prediction. $6 to $8. Show me a weekly chart. And honestly, I'm really referring to all this like build up. I like this staircasing that we're doing. All right. Me, myself, and I, thank you for the $1.99 donation, bro. I appreciate your support.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
He says, can you chart FWOG for Brandon Hughes? I don't see a Brandon Hughes. Well, my man's donating for him. Bro, you're savage. Appreciate you, bro. Bro's looking out for everybody. That's funny. FWOG. Is this the coin, bro? Leroy Jenkins. Is this the coin? Casper, listen, I have never, not one time, been a fan of Casper. On my mama. In 2020, I think it was like early 2023, people started being like really hype about Casper. I'm talking about the one with the C. The inflation on that is insane. It's still making lows to this day. But I wasn't a fan of it then, and I'm not a fan of it now. It has too much inflation. The inflation is insane. For me. Thank you for the superpower, bro. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
All right, bro. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. This is working on distribution, in my opinion. So it might be time to rotate a little bit. You got maybe 30% left. It's weird people still ask about Caspa. I think it's because like it was so shilled back in 2020. I don't know if it was 2022 or 2023, but like everybody was talking about it, and I literally did not understand. Who was here back then when I was like, when people were asking me about it, and I'm looking at it like, and I pull up the chart, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, what are we looking at? Like, this is terrible. And I would literally, like, look through thousands or, like, 10, 20, 30, 40 charts. I'm like, what are we looking at? So, yeah, I was never interested, like, because that's how I analyze the market. Is based off of supply and demand. Charts. Fundamentals. So, the second that I saw this chart, I was not interested anymore. And that was it for me. That, like, it never got started for me. So yeah, and it's still making new lows. I don't understand. Like, it's just a lot of inflation. Not Casper. I was asked about Casper. Casper, I think, is okay. Thanks for the roses, bro. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Said, hoping Sonic can do me right. Took profit on MPCS. Put it all into Sonic. Let's go, bro.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Well, let's go on the daily. And listen, never, let me say this. Never, not one time, have I said, we're going to do this all tomorrow. Never. I've always claimed that this is an 18-month play, and now, that's what I said from the beginning, and now I'm saying that I'm going to be continuing to do this in the next bull market, okay? And let me show you the candle when I took over. It's right here. I got it marked. This is the candle. We can zoom in a little bit more. We'll go on the 4 hour, and we can see it a little bit better. But that's the candle when I took over, and I started building, and I doxed myself on that candle. Right? 6 low. That's my wallet. I've given away over, what is the number at this point? I don't know what the US dollar value is, but it's over 35 million Solnic is what I've given away. Okay? This candle right here is when I took over. And this is where we went. Higher highs, higher lows, forever. And that's what it's going to keep being. That's what it's going to keep being. Who's been here? Megan's been here for a while. What's only going to do, you think? Minimum 75 million or I will shave my beard, but I think we can get over $1 billion market cap, which is $1 per coin. Matt says Casper, Gala, ILV, terrible inflation. I wish I found you earlier because I got all 3 in my portfolio. I'm sorry, bro. That sucks. Thanks for the perfume, bro. I appreciate you.
cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
Says 35 million is 145,000 US dollars is what I've given away. Show Ghost, good support. Listen, this is legacy play for me, okay? Yeah, I don't think Ghost has a bad looking chart. Tracement $2. Parabolic $5. What price? That is 7.5 cents minimum. $7.5. That's right. Oh, that was a good one. Did the Browns rug you? Yeah, they really did, bro. They really did. Listen. You know how you know I'm going to be here for you? Ride or die. Because I know what maximum pain is. Because I'm a Browns fan, damn it. And I'm still riding with them. And I still show up every single week. Whatnot. So all these teams are new stuff to me. Okay, I did not know you were brand new. Okay, so listen. The best thing to do is dollar cost average. All right, you're brand new. Best thing to do, first of all, drop a follow. Subscribe on YouTube. But the best thing to do, if I was your brother, right now, let's say you're my brother, and I'm giving you non-financial advice because I can't legally give you financial advice. I would say the best thing to do is DCA. That means to dollar cost average. That means you buy a little bit each and every week regardless of price. I would pick a few fundamental coins, like a few blue chips, like your Bitcoins, right? I would pick a few medium coins, a few small coins, and a few micro coins and DCA every week. That's the best strategy. Okay? And then understand what it is you're holding and why. Why are you holding it? Okay? Well, I'm going to tell you like what the point is. Here's the point. Let's do a little quick lesson on Bitcoin and why, right? Because if Bitcoin inevitably pulls back 20, 30%, if you understand why that you are buying it, other than price go up, make me rich, that's not good enough. Okay, the reason why is because of this right here. Here is why. This number goes to... Okay, every 4 years, this number doubles. Every president, left or right, blue or red, they double the inflation every 4 years. Okay, so if the national debt doubles every 4 years, what does that mean? That means inflation has doubled. Regardless of whatever they tell you, because I know they don't tell you that, no one is going to present it to you that way. But if you double the supply, that means it's doubled. So this number doubles every 4 years, where Bitcoin's inflation gets cut in half every 4 years. This number is infinite. There is no limit. It is infinite. It has lost 98% of the purchasing power since 1971. I'm spitting everywhere. 98% of the purchasing power since 1971. 1971, it's lost 60% of the purchasing power since 9/11. What did all these wars buy us? They bought us half off the US dollar. More than, right? Okay, Bitcoin inflation gets cut in half every 4 years. It is finite. There's only 21 million. The macro bet, when you buy crypto that you're making, as long as it has good tokenomics, right, is you're betting that the U.S. government and other governments across the world, because it's global, right? It's not just the United States government. They will continue to print more money. That's the bet you are placing. For me, your boy Ski, if I can make any bet in the world tomorrow, I would bet the sun will rise. Bet number 2 is the government will make more money. Thanks for subscribing, Wade. I appreciate you, bro.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Charlie says, been here since February 19th. Let him spit some game. So there you go. Okay, so if you got a pension, you got a 401k, it's the same fundament. The fundamentals of finance are the fundamentals of finance. The fundamentals of finance are long-term. The fundamentals of finance of DCA, dollar cost average. Buy a little bit each and every week, right? Someone asked me if I was a soldier. I was a soldier. I was in the Army for 10 years. I was in the reserves for 2 years. I was in the regular Army for 2 years. And I was in special operations for 6 years. So if you ever seen the movie Black Hawk Down, that's the 160th. That was the same unit that I was in. I went through, if you ever seen Hell Week, I went through all that shit. Okay? If you ever seen Hell Week where they're rolling, they say, roll over the week. I went through all that. So you're not going to shake me from maximum pain because I know what it looks like. It's rolling over the week. Let him go, bro. I'm panic DTAing right now. Listen, pick a number and do that every week. I don't recommend panic DCAing. I understand. I've been there. But just pick a number and do it every week. That's the best thing to do. Can we do a giveaway with 5 million market cap? Yeah, let's do that, Mosey. Let's do that. And I think, I don't know what the number is. I think it's 18, what is it, 118,000? I don't remember what it was. Is it harder being a Browns fan or being Army training? Being a Browns fan, for sure. Not even close. Listen. As someone who went through selection, went through Hell Week, did water training, went through SEER school, who's been in Afghanistan, Iraq, Africa, being a Browns fan is more painful. At least I expected to eat shit when I was in the Army. I don't expect, this is like, what are we going to do? Says Vikings, my guy. Solnick right now. Solnick's running. We're working on the next phase. We've been mapping this out for months. This isn't something I just like thought up. We've been mapping this out for months. Right? I had all this. Selling climax, automatic rally, secondary test. That is Wyckoff. That's what measures the bottom. Selling climax, automatic rally, secondary test. Then you have your secondary test in phase B. Goes lower than the selling climax. Secondary test in phase B goes lower than the selling climax. Then you have your spring in phase C. This is the scariest moments. Goes lower than the secondary test and the selling climax. That's what we got. Then you got your move to the upside, your LPS, followed by your sign of strength. Your move to the upside, your LPS, followed by your sign of strength. The next phase is the phase E, which is the markup, which is the bull run. All right? Casper target. I don't, bro. Casper's inflation's insane. It's hard to even give a target based off of their inflation is insane. What is it? CSPR. Damn, they were in the top 100 too. And that's the thing is like more and more people are like losing faith in this. Look at that market cap, like, phew, bro. What is this? Yeah, this is 2021. So this is the same price, bro. That sucks. Look, the market cap is the same as it was back here when it was $1. That sucks. How much can 30 into Sony give you? I don't know. What is $30 worth of Sonic? How much Sonic is that? Was that 10,000? I don't know. Tell me what the number of Sonic is. Browns fan here. Are you from Cleveland? I'm not from Cleveland. I'm technically from Southern Ohio, but when I was a little boy, through like some of my high school, I lived in Cleveland. I lived in Parma, and that's when I really started watching the sports. 9K. Me, myself, and I. Thanks for the $4.99 donation, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
It says 10,000. Okay, let's say 10,000. I think that it could be $10,000. It could be 1,000 to 10,000. Can you do Hoppy? I got you, bro. Thanks for the donation. Can you dye your beard white for Christmas? Maybe. This is going in price discovery. The chart looks good, but this is going into price discovery, so I would get ready. You got maybe another 10% as high as 70%. Max is a 1.3x. So I would start getting ready on this one. But I mean, this looks good. Like, this is the same thing too, guys. Like, look. Markdown, accumulation, your sign of strength, your back test, continuation, back test again, and now it's going up higher. I could do this all day because that's what the charts do. They do the same thing over and over and over and over again. Ski clause. Can you do John? He said, y'all donate to this man. He's giving real gems. I appreciate you, bro. Will Bitcoin go down by tomorrow? By tomorrow? I don't know. At some point, it's going to pull back. Last time I went camping, Bitcoin broke out. Solnik to backtest the prior range? Sure. I mean, it's still a daily higher candle. Still a weekly higher candle. Like, look at this weekly candle. Insane. See, the problem is people don't have the right perspective. Even the 4 hour is insane. People don't have the correct perspective, and they just want it to be right now, up only, and don't understand my time horizon to which I will be doing this. And my time horizon is decades. But if we're on the 1 hour, yeah, this is a breakout back test. And then where's the macro? Yeah, this is working on the sign of strength, in my opinion. And people start wallet watching. It's like, I don't wallet watch. You know why I don't wallet watch? Because I know how long I'm going to be doing this. John. All right, I'll see if I can find a John for you. Same thing. This is parabolic. Well, not parabolic. This is working on price discovery. Yeah, it went to the 1618. This almost got to the 2618. I would say the same thing about what I said about Hoppy. So you got 50% potential, maybe 1.1x. I would start getting ready. Cali XT, thanks for the ghost and the lightning, bro. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
He says decades. Just how long until the Browns win the division? Decades. Decades. Listen, I don't know what. Listen, Nick Chubb comes back this week. All right? That's my only hope right now. The Browns, that's it. That's all we got. FTM, I got you. Nick Chubb is that guy. He's really that guy. Cooper gone. Cooper wasn't here from the start of the season. I'm not going to act like that's awesome. Phantom has the same chart that I'm looking for. This chart looks really good to me. Same chart. Same thing. Distribution, markdown, accumulation, sign of strength, back test. Beautiful. Very, very good. Retracement 2x. Parabolic 10x. Listen. Here's the deal about Cooper. Irish Daniel, aren't you a Cowboys fan? We got Cooper for a 5th round pick. And then got 3 tremendous seasons. 1,000 yard plus each time. He broke the Cleveland Browns single game receiving yards. 3 tremendous seasons. He's an older wide receiver, and he will not, like we already knew, like intellectual Browns fans. There's a guy who I follow for Browns who's like kind of like the Yaboyski of Cleveland Browns. He's like very analytical. He's very like non-emotional about things. I like his content. Anyways, he was telling us that in the beginning of the seasons that we wasn't going to get Amari Cooper next season. So the fact that we got a 3rd for him, and he wasn't like, he didn't do nothing this season. He hasn't been over like 60 yards. So I'm not like, damn, we're better now. No, I'm not delusional about it. But I knew that we weren't going to keep him next year anyways. Even if we were 6-0 right now, we weren't keeping Cooper next year. Chiefs Kingdom, sir. As a Browns fan, the most heartbreaking loss ever is the dumbest rule ever about a fumble into the end zone. I hate that rule for any team. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's the Michigan Wolverines. I don't care if it's the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you fumble in the end zone, the other team shouldn't get the damn ball. That's crazy. How do you view the whole chart like that? On TradingView? Is that what you're talking about? On TradingView? Or are you on DexTools? Where are you looking at? Okay. So I'm on the daily, right? It'll probably start you in the 5-minute range or something like that if this is your first time looking at TradingView. So go up here and move it out to the daily. And then it automatically went back like this for me, but I do like the scroll. So if you scroll in or scroll out, and then I'll click on this and move it around like this. But that's how you can click on the, I think I have mine, I think it autos goes over here, and I think I have mine to the right, which you can just do by right clicking. There you go. Move scale to the left. I think it starts on the left, but I like it on the right better. That's just for me. But do it however you like. You know what I mean? Can I ask a question, bro? You can. Yeah, that's what this is. Ask away. Ski says, who's your favorite? Cliff, Megan, or Webb? I love you all the same. Lucifer's in the chat telling me to look at Medusa. I'm scared. I'm scared. He says, when you say start getting ready to take profits, well, I don't think it's going to pull back and just bounce. No, it would have to reaccumulate. What price you taking profit on Bitcoin? 138K. Cliff said, I'll give you one more guess. I don't have favorites. I love you all the same. Yeah, I don't think it's just gonna like bottom out and then just it's gonna reaccumulate. It's gonna spend some time. Irish Stanos is me. I love you all the same. Lucifer, thanks for the confetti, bro.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
You think we get an alt season in 2024? I think we're going to start that, right? When Bitcoin gets above 80K, that's when it's going to start. Everything's going to start rising for real when that happens. So no look on Medusa. I said I was scared, bro. Lucifer's in the chat telling me to look at Medusa. I'm scared. Yeah, I got you, bro. Sui, I've made videos about Sui. I would take profit on Sui. Sui's in parabolic level right now, and it's working on distribution. There's not enough charts for this, bro. There's not enough data for me to give you I mean, it kind of looks like a pump and dump, to be honest, though. But there's just not enough data for me to tell you anything about this, bro. Bitcoin Q4, it will be above 80K before Christmas, or I will shave my beard. Yeah. I can't tell you what to do, Hunter, but I made a video explaining why I'm out on SUI. Do you put your Bitcoin profits into USDC or USDT? Yes, is the answer. I split them 50-50. Sometimes it's USDC, sometimes it's USDT. I have both of them, though. What's the best investment at the moment? That depends on depends on your time horizon. It depends on a lot of factors. On a ledger? Listen, honestly, Lucifer, thanks for the confetti, bro. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
On the macro, I think if you get anything around 60K, because honestly, the next bear market of 2026, 2027, this is where I think that Bitcoin's going back to 60K. So I don't think you're going to wait and get this crazy 10K price. So we're at 68K. You could wait for a pullback, yeah. But in the macro, 60K is about as low as we're gonna go, in my opinion. Maybe some wicks. We might get into 50K, whatever. But body closes, what it actually is. If you look at a 6-month time horizon, what the average price is, I don't think we're getting lower than 60K. How much percent on cash right now? I don't have cash. If you're asking USDC or USDT, that's different than cash, but how many X's? Minimum $75 million market cap. Medium case is $1 billion market cap. That's $1 per coin. You do the math. I don't know. USD's probably 10%. XRP or what? XRP $5 to $14. So only TA, please. Sonic's working on the next phase, what we've been talking about for weeks. I know you were here like a week ago. It's not a critical moment. When in doubt, zoom it out. I mean, we're making, on the daily, we're making body closes where we were. We've wicked higher before, so this tells me it has a lot more strength than the last time we tried this level. So we'll see. If it wants to get above it right now, then that means we're starting the markup phase. If we get rejected and come back, then that means this is the sign of strength. We'll see. This looks pretty damn strong to me, though. Looks pretty damn strong. And I think, honestly, I think I'm building more and more good faith of, like, I've been doing this for 8 months, stocks for 8 months. So I can't prove to you that I'm going to do what I say I'm going to do other than time and just, like, actually doing it. Can you chart Link? I like Link a lot. How can it go to $1? That seems too much for you. So $1 would be $1 billion market cap. To put that in perspective for you, Shiba Inu right now, today, their market cap is $10 billion market cap. And this is before the actual bull run starts. Okay? So Dogecoin right now, today, right now, is $19 billion market cap. And I'm telling you that I think that Dogecoin can 10x from here. So that would be $190 billion market cap. So that's 1/20th, 1-20 of Dogecoin's current market cap and 1/200th of what I think Dogecoin's going to get to. That's still tiny. It's still nothing. All right, let's look at the Link chart. Link has the same chart as what I'm looking for everything. Everything. Anything, by the way, like this is the chart, right? This is the setup. I've been saying this for months. If you've been following me, I'm certain you're sick of hearing about it. It's like, when the hell is it going to happen already? Damn it. But yeah, Link has the same chart. Distribution, aka the top. Markdown, aka the bear market. Accumulation, the bottom. Sign of strength. That marks firmly that the bottom is over. Back testing the prior range. Accumulation within accumulation. The next macro move is this. I've been talking about that until I'm blue in the face. But that's what's next. Should I start moving crypto from hardware to wallets to exchanges? It depends on what the network is. If you're talking Ethereum, maybe. Thanks for the rose, Alex. Anything else, I think you're fine. Like, you should view exchanges like a public restroom. Okay? You don't want to be hanging out at a public restroom taking a dooski. You don't want to be like scrolling through TikTok, bare cheeks on a public restroom. No. Get in, do your business, and get out. That's what an exchange is. An exchange is like a public restroom. All right? You're not going to be hanging out there. Do what you got to do and get out. How much percentage? If you want my full holdings breakdown, you can do so. Patreon.com/yaboyski. Or you can get 2 NFTs for lifetime access. Lucifer, thanks for the crane and the ghost, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
You can also become a member on TikTok or YouTube. what's the best crypto to buy right now? I have 3K to put in. If I had 3K right now and I'm just starting out, I would have some. I'd break it up into 1K each. 1K large market caps, 1K medium market caps, 1K small market caps. I like the Coinbase restroom. Yeah. What if Coinbase banned you from sending anywhere? That's why you shouldn't be on the toilet, which is Coinbase. That's the point. Exactly. Correct. Correct, GTX. You have the correct question. But in order to solve that question, you need to view Coinbase as a public restroom. You don't hang out there. This is where you store your crypto. You store your crypto on a decentralized, on a wallet, on a hardware wallet. Okay? You don't need to worry if Coinbase ain't going to let you sell. If they don't let you sell, don't go to that restroom. If you go up and that restroom is out of order, well, I'm going to the other gas station because, damn it, I need to take a dooski. You need to contact them, bro. If you're having like issues right now, I would say you need to contact them. There should be a help number. I've had issues before with Coinbase. You need to get a hold of a real person on the help. Like, you need to get past the robots and get on the phone with a real person, and they should be able to solve your issues. I've had an issue before, and that's what I had to do. Can you store Solnic on Ledger? You can. Okay, so like, here's the deal. Your crypto is not stored on a ledger, actually. You're accessing it on a ledger. Your crypto is stored on the blockchain. But if you have your keys protected, only you can access it. This is an interface of how you can access it, right? And this makes it like two-factor authentication, basically, because you have to put in your passcode, and then you have to confirm a transaction. So no transactions are just gonna happen, right? But yeah, that's what you need to do. Yeah, your crypto is not stored on any place. It's stored on the blockchain. You're accessing it with these things. Irish Dano, thank you for the galaxy, bro. I appreciate you. London says, yo, yo, yo. What's up, bro? You think Turbo can get to 20 cents? I think Turbo will get to $1 billion market cap. I'm afraid when it's time to sell during a parabolic run, Coinbase will freeze. Okay, that's a valid fear. Here's what you do. You need to have multiple things set up right now. Also, you can always use a Bitcoin ATM if you really need cash like that. But you should have multiple exchanges set up. You should know if I need to take a dooski, I should maybe know where multiple bathrooms are. If it's an emergency, I need to know. Someone's in that one. I gotta go. Where are we going? Right? And then what you should do too, like if you have your whole portfolio, don't just send your whole portfolio. Do a test amount. Do like $20 and sell it. And then get it to your bank or whatever you're trying to do. And then once you verify that it's good, okay, now we're going to send a larger amount. Thanks for the W, bro.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Says, thanks, I will buy some Solnic now. Thanks, bro. Let me know when you do. I'll give you a shout out. There you go. I hope, made me lose almost 20K. What are you talking about, bro? How do you spell that? Dooski or Dooski? I think it's Dooski. No, bro. Listen, do a couple of tests right now. That's what you need to do. It's no, I don't know who you bank with. I bank with Navy Federal. My bank has no issues. I have tens of thousands of dollars moving in and out of my bank to crypto all the time. Tuski. Get a Tangent wallet. Yeah. Get a hardware wallet. Yeah, no, I don't talk to my bank. I just send it in and send it out all the time. I've never had any issues. If your bank flags it, like, get a new bank or call them and say, hey, stop it. Coinbase is rigged. They got Wall Street and SEC on their side. Yeah, listen, bro. That means they're a winner. Don't be emotional about like, oh, this is the good guys or bad guys. The game is all rigged. That's how I analyze the market, by the way. I understand that the game is rigged. That's my first thesis. The game is rigged. That was Richard Wyckoff. That was his thesis over 100 years ago when the legend himself made this legendary way of analyzing the market. And his fundamental understanding was what you just said. All right? It's true. The game is rigged. Richard D. Wyckoff had the realization that stock prices trends were driven primarily by institutional and other large operators who manipulate stock prices in their favor. That's what Wyckoff is. It's a way of analyzing the market, knowing that information. I am not emotional about it. I understand it's apex predators and us. I understand it. That's why when you hear me speak about things, what you will come to find, the more that you watch me, is you will find I am often, and hopefully I continue to do it, I am often contrary to what other crypto people are telling you. I'm grateful for it, and I hope I continue to do it because I understand who's running the show. Can someone show me how to convert Bitcoin vouchers? Where do you have a voucher from? Oh boy. Are you trolling me? He said just bought some Bitcoin from eBay. Super excited. Come on, bro. Can I get a good return with a $100 investment? On Solnic, you can. Thoughts on LCX? $1 to $2. Free shipping. What the? Oh, no. I bought them on eBay. I hope for the love of God you're trolling me. If you are, you're funny. You're hilarious. If you're not, I'm going to keep you in my prayers. Thoughts and prayers. 1 day delivery. It would be a 10x. So 1K would become 10K. That's right. That's right, sir. Have I done something wrong? Listen, the easiest beginner place to buy Bitcoin is Coinbase. There is no eBay. There is no eBay Bitcoin. That's not real. So I'm telling you, so go back to Cade. I'm saying 75 million is my low end market cap. 1 billion is medium case. 6 billion is bull case. You do the math, sir. Sam's Club's the holidays too. Been watching for a decent chunk of lives now. Like the content a lot. Appreciate you. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Not eBay. Not eBay. Did we already look at Turbo already? Trying to see if we can get to 20 cents. Whatever 1 billion market cap. I don't think there's much left on Turbo. 1 billion market cap. 1 billion market cap. Hey, if you're watching on TikTok, don't just lurk. Drop a follow. Drop a follow. P.S. Convinced me to grab some Sonic. Finally twisted my arm to the moon. I didn't twist your arm, bro. Helium. I like helium. I don't know how to sell on Jupiter Mobile. Yeah. You need to swap it for Solana. You're trolling me? I'm not trolling you, bro. All right, guys. That's going to be it for this time. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I will never message you first. Those are scammers. Last time, I'm going camping right now. So I'm going to make a couple videos that will upload while I'm gone. If you have last minute requests, maybe I'll do it if it's a good idea. I'm going to take a little break. And then I'm going to upload a couple videos. Last time I went camping, Bitcoin broke out from a multi-year range. Does history repeat itself? Time will tell. I will minimum be live again Monday. Every day except for Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Time. I might be live on Sunday depending on how the drive is. That we're going to say 50-50. If the Browns win, I'm going to be live. If they lose, probably not. We'll keep it a buck. All right, I'm going to be in a bad mood. Thanks for the pause, the confetti, the TikTok. I appreciate you guys. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this time. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God bless. I'm out.
Damn, hustling, 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 hustling.